Thanks. So may I,
Please be seated.
so may I remove my mask?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Without mentioning your name,
Yes.
please introduce yourself so that we come to know about you.
Sir, I am born and brought up in Berhampur, Ganjam, but my native place is Baleswar. I have done my graduation from SS Samanta Chandrasekhar Autonomous College, Puri. Then I done my post graduation from Fakirman University, Baleswar. Currently, I am preparing for civil service exam, and now I am interview.
What are you doing now?
Sir, I am just preparing for.
You are preparing. So when did you finish your post graduation?
Sir, in 2019.
Since then you have been preparing.
Yes.
This is your first attempt?
Yes.
Very good. Okay. What is your subject? Sociology and public administration.
Yes.
Acha. And your subject in the college?
Sir, BSc Physics.
BSc Physics. So why did you opt for sociology and public administration?
Sir, at first, when I started thinking about preparation for civil service. I think sociology and public administration is very relevant to my field of administration.
Okay.
And I have a hidden interest in art subject from the basic
Oh,
foundation.
very good, very good.
But my parents pursue.
Relax, take it.
Yes.
Go. Yes.
But my parents pursue me for science stream.
Okay.
So at first I take science, then I got my post graduation, but then I started for art subject.
Okay. Sociology.
Yes.
Name some sociological thinkers.
So the pioneer or the father of sociology is known as Auguste Comte. Some important thinkers of sociology, Emile Durkheim, Karl Marx, Robert King Morton, Talcott Parsons, and from India we have G.S. Ghurye, who is known as father of sociology for Indian sociology, R.K. D.M. Majumdar, Yogendra Singh, A.M. Desai, etc.
Okay.
M.N. Srinivasan.
M.N. Srinivas. Have you read some book of Yogendra Singh?
No, sir. Sir.
He has written a beautiful book, Modernization of Indian Tradition. You have heard about this?
Modernization of Indian tradition. So I think this is related to social change in Indian society.
Social change and socialization, all those things.
So if you are talking about modernization of Indian society, the main component behind modernizing Indian society is rooted in the colonial rule of British.
No, that's all right. Okay. Now tell me, in sociology, you have read family,
Yes.
joint family,
Yes.
nuclear family.
Yes.
Achha. Tell me, what are the features of the present day families you are finding in urban areas? In India, urban India, what are the features of family? Whether it is a joint family, whether it is a nuclear family, or what kind?
So in modern day urban area of India, there is a quote of K.M. Kapadia, Indian sociologist, who suggested about the Indian family in modern days is that Indian family is structurally nuclear, but it is functionally joint.
What do you mean by this?
So the logic behind is that the structure of the family is nuclear. That means only 2 to 3 members, or there are hardly 4 members are there in family. They are interdependent in each other. Nobody to interfere in their internal matters, or they are not economically dependent for other members of their family. But they are functionally joint. Means they are carrying the tradition of their joint family. They are passing the judgment. They are caring about their elder family members. They give respect. So that means functionally they are traditional, but they are joint. But
Yes.
structurally they are.
You are correct.
You're correct.
Okay, good. Another thing I will ask. Marriage is an institution.
Yes.
Tell me, in the modern days, what are the changes in the marriage institution in India in the modern days? There are a number of changes
Yes.
you find in the marriage. First, define marriage. Then you tell me the changes shown seen in the present day society, modern society in India?
Sir, marriage basically is socially approved bond between two adult members in society to establish family, procreation of new.
Okay, that's all right.
Yes.
Now tell me the changes.
So traditionally in India, arranged marriage is preferred, but nowadays love marriage is increasing in phenomenon.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So equal participation of both male and female has been is considered in during the proposal of marriage. Both husband and wife try to be independent economically and physically. Economically from each other, try to be independent. There has been more law regulation regarding functionalization of marriage. Before that, the regulation of marriage is completely dependent upon the social norms. That means the village community or the elder members are regularizing the marital relation between a husband and wife. But now state is playing an important role regarding a marital status between a man and a woman.
And there have been some other changes also in
Yes,
the
sir. Increased rate. Increased rate in divorce also is a current
That is one.
situation in
Okay,
marriage.
you need not explain. That is one. Then
Yes, sir. There are some functional alternatives, that is substituting the marital relationship, play schools or crèche-like systems where the children.
no, that
That is not
Not
the.
required, yeah.
Yes.
No, you are missing, like you say, matlab, there are some other changes. Live-in relationship, you are not saying.
Exactly.
Yes.
Eh?
That I expect the
Registration, marriage,
Marriage.
registered marriages. You should say in urban India, I am giving you in the context.
changes.
Yes.
So these are, you mentioned some particular points, good points, but then you should not miss these points. Changes. Divorce you mentioned, one of the things is taking more and more divorces are seen. So, okay.
Okay, you have very good analysis, but I will just take this cue from here.
Yes.
You first initiated and quoted that nuclear family, and then functional they are the joint family, like that. Exactly, why the nuclear family, they are living in a nuclear family, but they have a connection with the others. That should have been, not that, they have a connection, they are
They are
connected to
not
the
completely detached from.
detachment, exactly, they are the concern there. But I apprehend one thing, there is that this nuclear family, what about the reasons? What dangers does it actually say impose or make it possible for our country? What are the dangers that we can apprehend from the nuclear family?
Sir, in joint family particularly, there is a sense of security to all the members of the joint family.
One,
You may be weak or strong, you get a security from the
exactly. Then
Yes. There is no such security concern for in joint
one
in
point,
nuclear
then,
family.
not
Yes, sir.
but then
Secondly, when there is a conflict between husband and wife, there is no one to resolve that matter
Right.
at the right time.
that will lead to divorce.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then
Then in nuclear family,
the
when-
children
yes,
who
sir.
are married.
When both husband and wife are working or economically independent, the socialization of children is a very big issue.
Okay. Now, another third, I will just give indication. What is the apprehension that some very much cherished values of our Indian culture will be absent in those children who are being nurtured in the nuclear family?
So first of all, they are completely different from the protection of elder members. So they will not.
You are still not able to get it. I want to test you. That's why that the children nurtured in a joint family, the children nurtured in nuclear family will not have certain values and qualities in their
Yes.
personality, which are essential for our country.
Yes, sir.
In a federal, a democratic country, for a country, what are those values?
So respecting elders, I
Then
think. Then respect of women, particularly, I think.
still
Because
missing. Okay, I don't know. Sharing,
sharing,
cooperation,
Yes.
living with everybody is a pleasure, which are very essential values in democracy. We must learn cooperation. We must give and take. Share my pleasures. They don't do it there. This is an impending danger for our country. They will be self-centered. They will think for themselves.
Yes.
They will not think for the society. They will not think. Yeah? Take the cues. I was that's why giving the cues there.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now you have also taken public administration. Okay. And you must have heard the term of centralization, decentralization,
Yes.
etc. Which one do you think is good for our country? Centralization or decentralization?
So I think both have its own benefits, but
Uh-huh.
decentralization is more we
Well,
need.
what is the structure of our Indian polity? I mean, it is a federal structure.
No, sir. Quasi-federal structure, to be precise, but federal structure.
Basically, predominantly federal.
Yes.
And then, do the states have the independence being federal? We will do anything without the center, etc. No control upon us. Now, what is the constitution? Which part there is a combined both state and center issues are there? In which list?
Sir, Schedule 7,
Which
particularly
list? Which deals with the where
concurrent list. Sir.
concurrent list.
Yes.
No, education. Do you know in which list it is now at present?
So I think education is in concurrent list.
Why you think in the concurrent list? What was the previous status of education? It was in the concurrent list or in some other list?
Which, sir?
Education. Now it is a concurrent list.
Yes, sir.
But was it really in the concurrent list from the beginning?
No, sir. It is in state list
State list.
first.
And then it was distant almost, but then there was a problem. The education structure is totally different. So it has to be brought here, not centralized, but center will have a say. Now, for example, just 2 days back, I think our finance minister, she suggested that some banks will be. What is the issue about bank?
So there is a proposal to construct a bad bank.
Okay, about the bank, some 2 banks will privatized, denationalized, or something. There is some
It's
proposal.
a privatization of bank or public sector bank.
Now, give me logic. One government made a nationalization of the banks. Again, another government, they want to do the opposite.
So I think after LPG reform, liberalization, privatization, and globalization reform, the competition is very large. So in order to compete with the modern day technology, government should step away from the service providing sectors, and banking is the utmost important service providing
Now,
structure
one
in
last
financial
question.
matters.
There are many bad loans in the bank.
Yes, sir.
Well, who is responsible for this? Whether the banks are responsible or the government policies are responsible?
So, some personal, it varies from personal to person, but I think government policies should be more stringent.
The loan
to tackle
melas,
things.
getting people, liberalizing the loan policy, and then banks suffer under the pressure. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Sorry, continue.
Please tell us why it is named as the Bhubaneswar.
So the chief deity of Bhubaneswar is Sri Lingaraj Mahaprabhu, and another name of Sri Lingaraj Mahaprabhu is Tribhuvaneswar. So that's why I think the name comes from that Bhubaneswar.
What is the importance of Bhubaneswar?
Bhubaneswar is the capital of Odisha. It is a new city which is founded in 1950 something, I think. So
It is a new city.
the city was properly planned and established. It is not an old town.
It
Like
became
Cuttack.
the new capital of Odisha. Not a new city, but a new capital of Odisha.
Yes, sir.
Recently, it has earned a name in the field of sports.
Yes.
So, what is that sports?
Hockey, sir, I think.
Hockey.
Yes.
And are you aware of the Olympic
Yes, sir.
Games? How many medals India won?
In the normal Olympics, yes, sir, 7 medals.
The original one.
7 medals, sir.
7
Yes,
altogether.
yes. Sir.
In Paralympics,
In Paralympics, 19 medals.
19 medals.
Yes.
Name one person who has won it for Odisha Paralympics.
Sir, I can't hear.
Name the person who has won it for Odisha and India in the Paralympics.
So recently, Pramod Bhagat in badminton won the gold medal for India and India and Odisha.
To which place he belongs?
Which Octavira, sir? Octavira.
In the district of
Baro.
Octavira, I think, sir. Khurda.
50%.
Khordha.
Sir, honorable.
हो जाଉଛି
ବଲାଙ୍ଗୀର।
ଭାରତ ଯେହେତୁ 6%.
Sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Just a minute. We will just give you a feedback. Already he has told this thing. I am just telling you. You are otherwise looking very confident, poised,
Composed.
composed, and knows you know your subject. Only thing is that some answers be specific. Okay. Like when they ask about centralization and concurrent list or whatever, be very specific, and your specific answer would satisfy the board more. Okay. Acha. Then another thing, you read all the current affairs also brush up. They may ask on this thing like bad bank.
Yes.
Bad bank, you should know what is bad bank, what is it meant for, and all the details. So these current affairs question they may pose also some question. Otherwise, you are looking perfectly all right and confident. So go ahead with this confidence.